As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Alright, let's get into this game. This is chapter 1.
Someone help!
Right now, we're already getting to the fighting.
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
You shall be free.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! Another refugee
far I like the
is
hack and
safe thanks
slash.
to you.
Just run through shit.
Another innocent life lost.
That was just nasty. If you're ever lost,
Did
you
you
can
kill somebody?
review your objectives at any
I
time.
think you did.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Let me just go over here. That's it? Oh, yeah.
Good to see my portals are holding up. Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Or I've gotten up and I can't get down.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now.
I just love the movement so far.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
Really?
Portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes. I hope you're ready, because the Reveni will be attacking soon.
I'm not ready. Oh, under 5 minutes? Oh, so I was timed. These jackals. How do I purchase it?
Has King Hero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Reveni dies.
No, I don't know yet, that's what I'm playing.
Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. That was just nasty. These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
I'm gonna kill jackals with mercenaries.
Real refugees are dying. Please save them.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend, I will make it yours.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have saved your life in the first place.
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If any of us are going to survive what's coming, I need your king to work with me.
I have a contact on the court. I will send urgent word.
Here we go.
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Reveni before he starts destroying the town.
I should use my dodge to avoid jackal attacks.
That was just nasty. Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Reveni's armor and limbs. Release... Great job. Keep it up. Great job, Avil. Removing a Reveni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Reveni. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Reveni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune strike. Avil, what are you doing?
I did not see that coming.
Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Reveni's neck.
So I can collide.
Great work, Avil. That's one less Reveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Reveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Reveni are already approaching the town.
I see you
RIP.
finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Sacrifice my whole life? No.
Avil, that Reveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
No.
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Xandra.
Nani?
I'll worry about the Reveni.
Destroy armor. Got destroy 4 of his armor. Corvina with both legs. I guess I got cut off both legs. Under 5. Well, about 6 minutes. Shouldn't be hard at all. Wow.
Avil, remember. Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
I need a little more room energy than that. I gotta kill him fast.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first.
Great job. Keep it up.
Seriously? Nani?
Time to kill a Reveni.
Ooh. I can't go through here?
Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, focus!
Ah, shit.
I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
There's an arm, too. Come on, swing at me with the other arm, viewers.
Avil, what are you doing?
I didn't think you were gonna hit me, though.
careful, Avil.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so hard to take him down. This shouldn't be this hard, but... I guess I gotta be more careful, like, where he is. He's gonna reach out and then hit the shit out of me.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
What the hell, like, of yours? I'm sorry, not sorry.
Rune strike on the locks.
As long as you got locks on your head. Ooh, hell. Maybe I can dodge instead of dodge the big attacks and it won't hit me. Didn't think about it till now, but... Oops, sorry, not sorry. Oh my god. It's gonna be hard, but for some reason it is. Ooh, put the banner back.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Nice work. Keep going.
Boy, this is taking me a lot longer than it should.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Oh, really?
I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Oh, if you stop moving. Just can't climb that.
Now, Avil, execute the Raveni.
Come on, man, don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
Died like 3 times.
But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Raveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.
Go on with both legs. I mean, do you want him to have both legs, or I guess I wanted to have both legs. And I didn't complete it under 6 minutes. Great. Could've. I don't know. As soon as I see, I guess I should press circle as soon like as my spider sense just tingles. Cause like the movements of that thing is like way too fast. Like it's not even moving slow enough for me to even like react. It's like moves his arm. I'm like, oh hell. I don't know, it might work.
This is King Euro, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Yarrow, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Motnuma, where a deadly horde approaches.
Motnuma? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
They'll try, but no promises.
The citizens of Dolorum are lucky to have you, Avil.
Yes, they are. Connection with 30% extinction. Meter. That's not my helper, right?
Dodge when an attack is incoming.
Yes, I can.
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
Oh shit, oh yeah, he already... Damn. I see. So instead of just fighting them, I should probably just do it. It's taking too much time to even heal them. Let's just kill them all. What if I can kill these guys just like this? You're in danger. Says someone's in danger. I don't see him. I don't know what a civilian is. Yes, that should have been my #1 priority.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Raveni.
Seriously? Aha!
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
So make sure that no one else is here. Time to kill this son of a bitch.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Oh, really?
I can use my rune strike on the locks. Time to kill a Raveni.
My people are dying, Avil. You cannot let this happen.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Ooh, yep. First circle is a
My
good
rune
idea.
strike on the locks.
You must not let the Raveni destroy the city of Veal. You are its people's only hope. Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Raveni's neck.
Ah.
Your work here isn't done yet. That
No?
Raveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar.
God damn it.
It looks like this Raveni brought along a friend. You'll have
What?
to face them both. When you
Oh.
execute a Raveni, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build it up again in order to execute another Raveni.
That's what I thought. One was already like, why? Where though?
Avil, what are you doing? The Raveni are destroying my kingdom.
I haven't even begun to even like have my rooms all the way up.
Next time, dodge just before an attack hits you to
Wow,
avoid
this
taking
is-
damage.
Oh, shit.
Raveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
I should build more rune energy.
Come on, come on. Ah, hell. This ain't good. Yeah, this city's about to crumble.
Raveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
Start the whole thing. This is crazy. I know she said to build up rune energy. I had to either save people or kill the whatever these things are called. But it's like I get the most out of rune energy from just saving people. Killing these little turds is not gonna really increase it that much. Oh well.
This is King Euro,
Let's try this
ruler
again.
of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last.
Was it
my
if you're
king?
Moltnamar? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
I'll definitely try. No doubt about it. No favors though.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil.
Jump on me, and they did it. Where? Like...
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed... Oh.
I get that.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Damn, these little guys are actually pretty strong, or I'm just weak as shit. Can I see it? Yeah, I can see it easily just by looking up now that I think about it. Oh, that's easier. Oh, wrong way.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
Great job. Keep it up.
Time to kill a Reveni.
Shit. Oh shit.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go.
Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar.
I'm great, but friends.
When you execute a Reveni, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build it up again in order to execute another Reveni.
Yes, I understand that.
It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both.
Hey, it's a party.
Reveni forces are destroying the city.
No.
Avil, you must stop them.
I could even tell.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing
No,
down.
hell. A little too late for that.
You must not let the Reveni destroy the city of Avil. You are its people's only hope.
Nani?
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Then why won't this...
You must not let the Reveni destroy the city of Avil. You are its people's only hope.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Ravenni.
It was pretty charged to me. Oh, hell.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Why isn't it glowing, damn it?
Great job. Keep it up. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I get that. It's a little bit harder than it looks here. You need to be put on timeout.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Looks pretty charged to me. Seriously, why isn't it?
Sentinel,
Shit.
dust yourself off and get back in there.
Think it's so easy? How about you come up and do it? Just don't know why
if too much
it's
of
not.
The town is destroyed or its
It's
people
not glowing
killed,
at all.
we will have failed.
I get that.
Time to kill a Ravenni.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Nani?
Avil, what are you
Oh.
doing? The Ravenni are destroying my kingdom.
Careful, Avil. Find
I'm sorry,
cover
they're trying to
regain
take
your
my
health.
life. Damn, only 6%
Hold
left.
your rune strike and aim for the base of the Ravenni.
Seriously,
block.
now it wants to glow? That's some ish. Alright. Nothing else to latch on. I'm completely screwed.
Oklahoma is in ruin. It seems my faith in the Sentinels was misplaced.
Damn. Alright, so I pretty much just get the gist of it. But I don't know why it just wouldn't glow. It's like literally I'm right over it. This game, man.
Ruler of
This is
was it
my
if you
king here.
Multnomah? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please save as many of my people as you can.
Oh, fuck your people now. Your trust is misplaced in me.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Sentinel, dust yourself off and get back in there.
Ow!
Avil, if too much of the town is...
God damn it.
I should build more rune energy.
Oh, we have enough.
Great job. Keep it up.
Seriously?
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Hold your rune strike to execute the Reveni. Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Reveni, you will...
Got you. Just let me get some energy here. Save some lives. I think my initial problem was that I was trying to get rune energy just from saving lives and killing these little turrets.
It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both.
I didn't think I could get rune energy just from like cutting off their limbs too.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
That's why. Okay, I got you. This is fully charged. I gotta go on a one-on-one fight with this guy, like... No wonder it was taking so long.
Are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
This thing isn't... Yeah, that's what I thought.
I should build more rune energy.
Great job. Keep it up. Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost.
Nani? Well, somebody was happy about that. Too slow. You will die by my hand. If I can get up you. Fuck. So I made it way more harder than it than it actually was.
Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I'd always thought the Sentinels to be a myth, a story to put children to bed.
And now?
I believe.
Believe in me, as I just let your village crumble twice. Oh damn, and I haven't rescued 16 civilians, so yeah, I did a wonderful job. Do not die. Yeah, there's no guarantees in that one. Do not die. This game's asking for way too much.
The Royal Army has been dispersed to the locations you decided were most vulnerable to attack. But I fear this strategy leaves my forces spread thin.
I need your army to play a defensive role. By alerting me of attacks as they occur, I can engage the enemy while your forces see to the safety of your people. We'll use signals in the watchtowers to guide refugees through the safest escape routes.
Slowing the Horde down while we move people out of their path will minimize casualties, while Xandra attempts to build a portal strong enough for us to escape the Reveni.
Avil, do you hear that? The alarm has been raised. The Reveni are attacking on multiple fronts.
Get your people to safety, and I'll fight as many as I can.
As soon as we start talking about them, they just arrived. Great.
Don't let them harm the civilians.
Oh shit. Oh. It's like someone tougher.
Avil, you're enjoying yourself out there.
Absolutely not. It's terrifying.
It's too dangerous to try and channel this crystal with enemies nearby.
Definitely. Shit. It's a big ass crystal.
I am in your debt, Sentinel. I'm saved! I am saved!
Admit it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there.
What part of this is fun? Crazy she-devil? Oh shit. I don't know, when I see it coming through and I press circle, it doesn't just roll out the way immediately. It takes like a second for it to just go. Sucks.
The refugees are under attack! Quickly, Avil, to action!
Trying. Shit. Bastard. Guess with small crystals I have no choice but to just try to see if I could just teleport them away.
Civilians are dying. I must save them at all costs.
In that case then, screw this.
My people are dying of you. You cannot let this happen.
I get that. Jesus
I must
Christ.
find cover to regain my health.
You know, maybe it's because...
Squishy little things, aren't they?
Just thought about it, but I should have been trying this.
Ooh, that one looked like it really hurt.
Oh no, really? I feel super after that. Really? And I didn't think it was gonna actually take me all the way back here.
No! More refugees have been slaughtered.
Nutty.
If I don't stop the Reveni from destroying the city, soon there will be nothing left to save.
Yeah.
Avil, what are you doing? The Reveni are destroying my kingdom.
Thinning out the herd is what I can say. Yeah, normal attacks are just too weak. They take too long to kill them.
The royal army has been dispersed to the location.
I need slow...
Avil.
Get your...
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians.
My citizens would be much safer with one less of those around.
Ah, that's much faster. Now I feel like a retard. Ah, you play, you learn.
Carry on.
Watch, I'm gonna do like so much better in the second go around.
Great work, Avil. Keep it up.
Look how much faster that is. Ah, I feel ashamed. I'm definitely ashamed. Definitely ashamed. Oh, snap. There it is. Ah. Where's the other one? It's the next one over there.
Carry on.
I'm tired of dealing with you.
I could have sworn that one had you beat.
Word? You had like zero faith in me?
Fine work, Avil. Carry on. Exterminating these vermin at quite the pace of you.
Just call me a Veal, the Orc Slayer.
Quite the sporting maneuver, Sentinel.
I tried. And none of them died. Awesome. Yep, you play, you learn. Got better by dying and failing a few times, but
I always believed the legends. Thank you, Sentinel.
I think this is gonna be a lot easier for now.
I'm
still ashamed.
We should be bringing the fight to the Reveni, not waiting for them to attack us.
Oh, great.
Other
Then you can
leaders
take
have that
control.
same idea, Your Highness. They saw their armies butchered and their kingdoms reduced to ash. This isn't any war you fought before, or any enemy you've ever known.
And what will you do to prevent Delorum from suffering a similar fate? Do you believe Xandra can truly build a device capable of ending this war?
I do. If you were to assist Xandra in her work, and give her the resources of your court, we may find that solution sooner.
Very well. I will welcome your ally into my palace, and give her the full resources of my kingdom.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to do this under 5 minutes and defeat 25 of these
Experience
jackals?
the genius for yourself, and
Hopefully I
furthermore,
did.
I think you will find her to be an entertaining addition to your court.
Is her disposition as taciturn as your own?
Oh no, she's far worse.
Yeah. Oh well. Where did I go to purchase all this? Oh wait, skills. Crispy's health for 20%. Definitely. What's this? Gravity while aiming room. Nice. Slow down, increase space load. Charge by 40%. Sounds like a good idea. Allows I to attack while dodging, unlocking combo possibilities. Oh, word? Don't mind if I do. Increase space load, keep alive by 20%. Potentially faster, I might need that. So let's 10% higher. What is this? Probably should have got this. But nah, it's all good. It's all good.
have met with Sandra. She is a talented and spirited individual.
You may come to appreciate her candor.
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires, but it is not easily obtained.
No, it is not. But you must move quickly. Every day we are losing ground to the Reveni.
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Try to stall their advance as much as you can. We'll speak again shortly.
Alright, just couldn't skill, so I don't know. I guess I could dodge faster, maybe?
Prepare yourself, Sentinel! The Reveni have arrived!
Wow. Maybe I should have went over there first. Though I'm pretty sure I would have died with them. So
Another Reveni already?
that would have been a bad idea. Actually, why is this still? Still left one alive. Sorry.
I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
The legend of the Sentinels are true, after all.
I was thinking about it. I have to kill 4 of these. Oh, okay. That's easy.
Blessed be Delorum! I am saved!
Actually, I'm just gonna let you guys sit tight.
Another Reveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Ah, hell. Way too close. Come on.
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
No, he's not.
The legend of the Sentinels
Looks
are
like he's
true,
killing more
after
people.
all.
Oh, there's no more over here.
Another Reveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
should have saved them, but still too late for that. Okay, there's nothing about it.
Avil, what are you doing? The Reveni are destroying my kingdom.
Screw your kingdom. Hell. I will save you.
Sentinels, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Be gone. Oh shit, before you attack me. Ah, damn. Bastards. Buddy.
I'll have this thing down in no time. I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Incredible work of you. It seems my trust in you was well founded.
Yeah, not completely. It's extremely debatable. What the heck now?
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Alright, finally.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Fuck. So close. And you're finished.
While Sandra is in your care, I hold you responsible for her safety.
I understand. She means much to you.
Her wisdom cuts as sharp as my blade. This war will not be won by force alone. We will need her contributions to survive.
I will guard her with my life.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness? It pains you to speak my title, doesn't it?
My history with royalty has been solely as a pawn, slave, and quarry.
And for whom did you serve?
It does not matter. Rulers were beheaded and replaced before their bodies were yet cold. Those ever-loyal citizens pledged themselves to their new king with the same breath that they cursed the last, and yet all the while they suffered. I serve none but myself now.
Oh, it was only one goal to do, I guess. So buy something, or I might just save. Put that next.
An expedition of my most valuable men has left to retrieve the material Xandra requires for her weapon.
That is heartening news.
The journey is not without significant risks. If the Reveni discover what we are looking for, if they even discover us in that vicinity, our plans will be exposed.
I will draw their attention away from your mission.
I know it puts you in great danger to do so, but we may lose the war if you are not successful.
Avil, is that Raveni's armor made of gold? You should save me some as a souvenir.
Huh? So, viewer, anything you want to see particularly? Maybe before you jumped in, maybe you were here, just jumped in again. Died about, I don't know, 5 times? Before getting used to this? Oh hell. Oh no! He's dead, man.
This gold armor is bound by several large locks. Destroy them all with your rune strike to take the armor out. You may be able to use your whip on areas of that gold armor to gain a height advantage on your opponent.
Just started and civilians are already being killed. Great. Please, please. Please. I totally forgot. Back up, please. Back up. Die. You die too. I'm still surprised that you survived, though. Okay, yeah, this took way too long. Come on, get out the way. Oh well. Let's go over here and kill. Using 2 limbs destroying armor. Mission under 2. Oh shit. So I'm guessing it shouldn't care about the civilians right now. Alright, yep, cool.
Use my rune strike on the locks.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there. And somehow you miss.
Nice work. Keep going.
I actually hit it.
I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Have to fall on me, but
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
hell. Say your prayers.
Your skills give us a considerable advantage. If we had more sentinels, even a handful, we could easily beat back the Reveni and reclaim our world.
I agree. An army of sentinels would win this war handily. But the time needed to develop these skills in others is a resource we do not have. I am already struggling to defend the people of Delorum, without the added responsibility of a student.
You had a teacher, someone Xandra refers to as the Old Man. Would he not want you to train your replacement as well?
The old man took his wishes and his secrets to his grave. Better that they stay there than to speculate on his desires. He trained me to win this war. I owe him nothing more.
It sounds like you have a few secrets of your own, Avil.
It tells me to protect the people, and then I have that big guy to worry about. Six? Great. So watch the towers remaining. That's just great. Hopefully they're not wearing gold with extra locks.
We have a large group of refugees traveling across the plains. If they stay on the right path, they will evade jackals that are scouting nearby.
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
Okay. For 8 minutes.
The displaced refugee population is growing larger every day. If the Reveni realize we are using the watchtowers as guides, our people will be in great danger.
Okay, so I
Well,
guess
if they
it's
hadn't known before, they do now. A horde is currently approaching the inland plains and headed
Hey,
straight
if it's
for
only
the
just
towers.
one at a time, I'm okay
You
with
need
that.
to keep those towers up as long as you can.
On my way. Can't be. That armor is made of bright steel.
Be careful, Avil. Bright steel is unbreakable, even by your rune strike.
Nani? What? hell am I supposed to do? Oh my god, wow. This game and this game really has it in for me. Like, if that's the case, then I guess I just need to. Only shot is to just save people. Get, like, this is gonna be so difficult. And you know what? I almost just letting you stay there, honestly. Save more lives.
They've destroyed another watchtower. Avil, you must protect them at all costs.
How many do we have? Oh, come on.
Be gone, Ravenni. These towers are under my protection.
They were.
More Ravenni are descending on your location. Be careful, Avil.
Savings over there. Jeez, is he close? No, he's not. They were.
Another one has fallen. Quick, save the remaining two.
Got two of. Oh, this one's a lot easier.
No challenge at all.
Actually, I really need this. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Well done defending that tower, Avil.
Ah, shit. Why did I do all that? It's just a fall. And there's only one of here. And you can stick in the middle of it.
Sentinel!
Great.
Ravenni forces are doubling down on your location.
Oh, you bastards. Somehow we killed the rest of you. Ah, he's right on the legs. He's wearing that unbreakable stuff in. And I can't climb up on him. What am I supposed to do then? There you go. I don't know if it's gonna work though, but
Nice work. Keep going.
come on. Come on. Oh, shit. And we fell. Okay, how else am I gonna get up there? Fuck. Big ass. Ooh, that was close.
Another Reveni is heading towards you now, Avil.
Fuck. Come on, come on, come on.
Nice work. Keep going.
There we go.
The more Reveni they send, the more Reveni I shall kill.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Oh shit.
Neil, where are you?
Oh, come
Gods
on now.
protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness.
No, I'm not.
Attend to your own affairs.
Tell me you still got one. This isn't the same one. I forgot, I gotta defeat 6 of these things.
Nice work. Keep going.
Fuck.
I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. My rune strike on the locks.
Fucking.
There's only one
What the
watchtower
fuck?
left. Don't let it fall.
You gotta be joking. No way that just happened. You know what? Take a time out. That's something. No, 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 no. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. And don't tell me he's wearing that other.
What have you done? The Reveni have destroyed the watchtowers.
Ah, hell. That's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I really just gotta focus on one at a time. I gotta rescue 25 civilians.
We have a large group of refugees traveling across the plains. If they stay on the right path, they will evade jackals that are scouting nearby.
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
The displaced refugee population is growing larger every day. If the Reveni realize we are using the watchtowers as guides, our people will be in great danger.
Well, if they hadn't known before, they do now. A horde is currently approaching the Inyo Plains and headed straight for the towers. Avil, you need to keep those towers up as long as you can.
No promises.
On my way.
No promises. Hell, I forgot.
Can't be. That armor is made of bright steel.
Be careful, Avil. Bright steel is unbreakable, even by your rune strike.
There we go. I could just reach him.
Another Raveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
Yeah. I missed. Can I get it? I can't get that.
Great job. Keep it up.
Come on. What the fuck? Alright. Being difficult. Sit down. Guess if I press circle, I just jump off.
That tower is safe. For now.
Shit. You guys didn't kill everybody, did you? Ah, they did. Bastards. Haha, you lost. Come on. That's too damn fast.
Here comes another one.
I'm just gonna hope that we can make out easily enough. Wow, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
What else that needs to be insane? Nope.
Another Raveni has arrived. How long can I keep them at bay? This Raveni is no match for my blade. comes another one.
Tower. Oh, hell no!
They've overcome one of the watchtowers.
Yes.
No challenge at all.
You must work quickly, Avil. The Horde is on its way. Work. Keep going! Please be more careful of you.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh god. Right now I don't see any other way to get him right now. Oh wait, never mind. Funny how you have unbreakable armor on like almost every limb but your right leg. Interesting. Oh shit. That can actually give me a little help. Damn, you killed him already? Oops, sorry, not sorry. Just take these off anyway.
I can use my rune strike on the rock.
They've destroyed another watchtower. Avil, you must protect
they
them
just
at
cut
all
off one leg.
costs. Nice work. Keep going. Another one has fallen. Quick, save the remaining two.
I took that one. Wait. Oh, hell. You know what was coming from the other leg, huh? Oh, I completed the mission.
Despite your best efforts, we are losing too many people to the Reveni attacks.
King Yarrow, this is not a typical war. Our enemy isn't settling a land dispute. We are not fighting over resources, money, or pride. Our enemy only wants one thing: our annihilation. Our goal is simply to survive.
And Xandra can achieve that goal. Tell me the resources I am extending her are not in vain.
Her mastery of the Reveni weapons has kept us alive this long. We must continue to put our faith in her service.
I will do so for now, but know that I am frustrated with our course.
The war between men ended that day. and our fight for survival began.
What was that supposed to do? Ah, I didn't kill that last one. Damn.
With each passing day, it becomes harder to hide our movements from the Reveni. And for how long, Avil? To what end?
Until Xandra is able to complete her device, Your Highness. She holds the key to this war. The sooner your men return from their expedition with Xandra's material, the sooner it will end.
And in the meantime, my people suffer. Even now, my scouts are reporting a Reveni with some sort of weapon attacking from the north. Please save them, Avil.
Guys, that Reveni wields a massive club.
Civilians been
something
killed.
about that club quickly, or the Reveni
yet.
will make short work of the city.
I gotta say, you got some nice tribal tattoos on you, though. Please just don't hit me. Oh. Huh, I already got up here. Was gonna stop you from the... There we go.
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
There we go. Need your arm. There it is. Right, I need your arm to come back again before I can just kill you. Or actually, don't. Excuse me. Take that back. Now you're gonna die. Oh shit. got your arm back. Good for you. Don't tell me there's locks on this shit. Badass.
Good work of you. Now, on to the next.
Didn't say there were two.
The more of any they send, the more of any I shall kill.
What's this? Okay, he's fully armored. What the fuck? I feel like... Actually, hold on. Let me just save as many people as I can from here. Oh shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Where are you? Oh shit, he's right here.
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Dude, at least gotta take a leg off you. That was close. Almost. Try the leg too. There we go. Oh, stop shaking. Oh, fuck. Damn.
No challenge at all.
Use my rune strike on the locks.
Fuck. Okay.
Sentinel!
Seriously?
Dust yourself off and get back in there!
Nah, that shit's at 50%. Oh hell. What are you gonna do? Just turn this down already, like.
match for my blade.
Across Delorum, the wind screams, carrying with it the smell of death.
Your Highness, we have lost much of the northern and western fronts. I suggest we break the refugees into smaller groups and hide them at different locations.
A better solution would be to mobilize my people into a fighting force and give them the opportunity to fight for their own survival. I wouldn't insist on
Let's
this
fight, for we can all commit suicide together.
These people are our greatest resource, the future of our existence. I would
Better
rather
as
die
if
than
that,
endanger
like, you know,
them
for us to
needlessly.
die as a group.
Then heed my words, Your Highness. Do not send them to war.
Destroy 12 armorists. Couldn't do all that. 30 extinction meter. I'll just come back and just redo some of these. 10,000 points, so space one jump. I can keep upgrading too. So let's be doing this all along. It's been helpful. Ah, hell. Next time I'll focus on upgrading that, but I should have paid attention to how many times I could upgrade my skills. I definitely needed more health.
The refugees have been separated, broken into smaller camps for safety.
You do not seem satisfied.
Guess I'm just fighting the runts
My
this time.
people should not be hiding and scurrying about like vermin.
It is too risky to keep the survivors in one location. If the Reveni discover them, they could wipe out nearly all of humanity in one attack.
And after my people are scattered to the winds, who will defend them then?
I will, Your Highness. I will not let them fall.
Send me as many as you can for now. We'll sort out the rest later.
How many did I say again? 16? Even though it says like, yeah, 16. Not over here, right?
Reveni are upon you of you. Stay vigilant.
Never mind.
My people are dying of you. You cannot let this happen.
I'm only one man. Oh hell.
Splendid work, Sentinel. Your duty to the crown will certainly be remembered.
How did I miss?
God save us all!
Oh fuck. Actually, I'm dead. So we might as well save
I
him.
have to save the civilians before these monsters kill them.
Good work of you. My people thank you.
Let's put you down first. I think this.
Sentinel! Reveni forces are doubling down on your location. Reveal, where are you? Gods protect us.
That was way too fast. How are they so quick?
Attend to your own affairs.
That makes no sense. Oh, I definitely gotta take care of you first. Really? Shit.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
You got too many logs for me to just be focused on you, so you got to go down first. Wait. Should be a civilian over there and one over there too. Yeah, one's being attacked.
I always believed the legends. Thank you,
Lies.
Sentinel.
Oh, it's behind the wall. Shit.
Here comes another one. It's too dangerous to try and channel this crystal with enemies nearby.
You're right. What was I thinking?
Another refugee has been seen. But there are plenty more where they came from. Keep it up,
Oh,
Sentinel.
yeah, so I didn't have to worry about these
My
guys.
people have no easy feat.
Perhaps someday I will divulge how you came to discover this resource, nestled so discreetly under the ocean waves.
As I explained, Sandra has been studying the weapons we've acquired from the dead Reveni. The device will work, Your Highness. Soon we will be able to move people further away from danger. Lives will be saved. Isn't that the most important thing?
It is for now. May you never know the responsibility of leadership. The many compromises that one must wear like an unseasonal coat.
You wear them well, King Yarrow.
All I had to do was not die. But I died, so. Oh well. I wonder if that's the goal right now, is to keep on fighting him until Xandra is completed with the device or whatever she's trying to create here. Because I don't think there's that many chapters in this. I honestly feel like I'm almost at the end.
King Yarrow, we may have to adjust our objective in this conflict. Delorum may be lost.
I will not abandon the kingdom.
Respectfully, Your Highness. Delorum is no longer a kingdom. It is a graveyard.
I had hoped.
I, too, had hoped that we could vanquish our invaders and reclaim our birthright. But that moment has passed. The fight in front of us is for survival. I will continue to slow the Reveni advance, but I cannot stop them. This is not a fight we can win.
Thank you, thank
God
you.
save the Sentinels! Thank you!
The Reveni are here.
So soon? I thought I would have more time.
Protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
You kidding me? That one swoop. I didn't even think it was gonna come around like that. And there's thorns here. You must really not like me. Ah, don't jump. Seriously, I wasn't even like on the ground.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
Another Reveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Incredible work of you. It seems my trust in you was well-founded.
Well, you shouldn't have trusted me at all. But you did, so. By the gods. Oh, no, stop climbing.
Sentinel! Dust yourself off and get back in there!
I hate these things so much. At least I'm close to it. Note to self, do not go by foot when it's moving.
No challenge at all.
Seriously, I can't see shit.
the Reveni has arrived. How long can I keep them at bay? Thing down in no time.
You must persevere.
I thought I'd at least be able to use it. Right now it's full. So what in the... you know what? Whatever, man. Oh, come on, come on. Just like that.
The legend of the Sentinels are true after all.
Are they? I had no idea. Stop climbing! What the hell?
Thing down in no time.
Sentinel, dust yourself off and get back in there.
Thorns. This is like the first board where there's actually full thorns, so it's like I'm not really paying much attention. I should. Oh shit. Come on. How can you be so agile for your size? I don't get it. Oh my god.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Really? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I was aiming for the locks. Why am I on your big toe? Oh, Thorn's not going over there. Should make sure you don't have a lock up here. Oh, look, more stuff there.
We are defined by the world we create. It is an extension of our will, our destiny. I will not concede this kingdom to those otherworldly brutes. You may retreat, brave sentinel, and find a cave from which to lick your wounds and refine your pragmatism. But my life will end here, in Delorum.
Do you truly believe it best to sacrifice yourself and abandon your people in their darkest hour?
Your Highness, I believe you have your people's best intentions at heart, but your thoughts are in the past.
You are a perceptive man, Nabil. It may be sentimentality that keeps me from releasing my grasp on Dolorum.
Perhaps it would aid you to speak her name. Your Highness?
Huh? I'm definitely going to have to go back and just retry all of this. So let me see. Guess I'm not done. Or even close to being done yet. Sabotage the
You
watchtowers.
were born in the province of Gular?
That has always been my assumption. But the truth is, I do not know for sure.
Your mannerisms, your speech, indicate as much.
My allegiance was to my fellow soldiers, not the family crest of a man I never met.
I believe your temerity and stubbornness served you well in the service of war.
I am here today.
True. And my family is not.
Here they come! The towers are falling. That Ravenni must be taken down.
One looked like it really hurt.
Oh no, it didn't hurt at all. Nice if we can go through the cracks, but I guess not. Thorns are here. Yeah, there's thorns. Yeah, there's definitely thorns there.
More Ravenni are descending on your location. Be careful, Avil. We're losing towers, Avil. You need to do something.
I think I got off to a bad start here, but you know. See if I can come back from it. Probably not. Oh, shit.
I'm never tired of watching you do that.
Of course you don't. You love me too much.
Another Raveni is heading towards you now, Avil.
Can you do something for a change?
We're losing towers. I need to do something quick.
Oh yeah, I'm screwed.
My people are dying of you. What good are you if you let the Raveni pick off civilians one by one?
I'm only one man. Apparently, no one cares. I mean, you're at home, at your kingdom, doing nothing. Claiming you're gonna sit there to protect your people. Xandra's tinkering with something. I have no idea what. And I'm here fighting, I don't know, a 50-foot ogre. I just gotta kill. I just gotta
You
kill
were
him fast.
born in the province of Gular.
That is
Your
my
have
plan.
Blast
true.
this.
Here they come!
Nice. Nani?
Please be more careful, Avil.
Honestly, there's like no point, but I'll get more out of this than anything else. Seriously? Like... What are you doing? Okay, he's got up. He's got up. Another bad start. Please stop destroying buildings. I said please. Of course you're not listening.
Another Raveni for me to slay.
What the hell? Just literally latched on to his hand. Come on. Games these days. It's not again. Just kidding. Oh look, a leg. Take care of all you, like, at least you right now. There's no way I got rid of the unlock. Oh, come on, just sit down for once in your life. Chill, eat have some popcorn or something, I don't know. is he? Not humans. Oh, fail.
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Oh no, I feel like I should take you down first. What am I just doing? What? Right. Is he up on one foot? They can walk, they can crawl, they can stand on one foot. And they're hopping on one. You know what? Call it total. I'm even defending two by myself. Sorry.
Gone, Reveni. These towers are under my protection.
Ready armor, big fella. Damn thorns. I didn't land on it. How did that work? Is he following me now? This.
Avil, what are you doing?
What? It's not even like he stepped on me. It's not even like he hit
The more
me.
Reveni they send, the more
What, the
Reveni I shall
shockwave?
kill.
By losing towers, Avil, you need to do something.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Avil? The Reveni are
I'm
taking
just
the
tired.
towers.
I might just... Whatever happens right now. Happens. I'm gonna get on to you first right now. Because you seem to be causing a ruckus. Just can't ignore. You're not going after a tower, so... He just got up on one foot, so... You're just standing there, so... Sit back down. And if you don't go after a tower, I want to kill you. Yeah. Oh, that form, okay.
What are you doing, Avil? The Reveni are taking the towers.
Yep. Never mind. You gotta go down. Where's so next? Of course I can't get it because you got a damn mask on.
You can use my rune strike on the locks.
I was going to. So I didn't even have to
daughter
kill him.
was born with a hitch in her step.
Even though it
A
felt like it.
malady we had cause to believe could be remedied in Callum, your neighbor to the east. After much discussion and expense, passage to Callum was procured, as were the services of a doctor. My son insisted on accompanying my wife and daughter on this journey for their protection.
They were betrayed in Gular.
You know of the incident?
No, Your Highness. But I knew of men who would profit off such an arrangement. Men hired to ensure safety were often the very men you would need safety from.
The doctor sent word they had never arrived. Months later, an honest livery operator recognized the branding on a horseshoe and sent word. The silver my family were carrying for expenses had been retrieved from brothels and saloons across Gular. Your King Matthias apologized for their disappearance and made promises to find the men responsible, but no further actions on the matter materialized.
King Matthias was a fool, and if it offers solace, he met his end at a blade. His head was carried through the streets in a sack before being fed to a pig.
It does little to fill my heart.
King Yarrow, I sincerely feel for your loss. There is little I can say, other than to affirm that I am honored to fight alongside you in this conflict. Should we persevere, we can toil towards a better world.
Well, that might be it for me today. I will most likely continue tomorrow with part 2 of Extinction. Most likely either at 11 or a little bit after that. 11 or 12 I'll probably get on and continue with the next video. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.